The OnePlus community has been asking for a smart wearable device since forever now. And given the fact that the company revolutionized how we looked at budget smartphones, this brand new OnePlus Band should do the same for affordable wearables, right? Well, sort of. I have been using the OnePlus Band for over a month now, and this is my complete review of the device. Let's get started. The unboxing experience is pretty simple. You get the band itself, the charger, and some paperwork, no fancy stickers or stuff like that. The MRP on the box says 2800 rupees, although I'm not sure if that is the final price because this was a pre-launch product. But anyways, I'm going to assume the same for the rest of this review. Let's kick things off with the design, and spoiler alert, this is going to be a rough start. Yes, this is the OnePlus Band, but at the same time, it's not, because this is just the simple rebranding of the Oppo Smart Band, which was launched way back in June 2020. To be fair, that Oppo Smart Band did not come to India, so I guess it doesn't matter all that much. But still, when I received this box of the OnePlus Band, I expected something fresh and unique like their smartphones. The marketing and branding of OnePlus products, even for this band, symbolizes cool, modern, trendy, but this band looks quite generic and it doesn't really look all that different from tens of other fitness bands available in this price segment. Now, this is not a con by any means. It's just that OnePlus has broken my expectation barriers a lot of times in the past. So I guess it's just their own standards that make this band look a bit uninteresting. The second design flaw is actually the charging mechanism. Every time you want to charge this band, you have to take it out of this strap and then plug this into a proprietary dock. So according to me, that is super inconvenient. The first time I received this band, I was pretty surprised that a company like OnePlus implemented this design solution. But on the bright side, the design is fundamentally very functional. The whole band is light, the strap is high quality and breathable, you get a lot of size options, and it is quite comfortable to wear. And that is my top priority when it comes to products like these. So undoubtedly, the OnePlus Band passes with flying colors when it comes to comfort. Talking about some specs, this device comes with a 1.1-inch color AMOLED display, a 14-day battery life, IP68 water resistance, a heart rate sensor, and finally a blood oxygen sensor. It pairs to your phone with an app called OnePlus Health, where you can sync this band, customize it, and also check all your fitness data. Interestingly though, the software being used on this device is not Wear OS or some OnePlus Band OS, but it is just some sort of a generic UI. Again, I was pretty disappointed that OnePlus did not work their Oxygen OS magic on this band. But to be very frank, the UI on this band just gets the job done. I haven't faced any lags or slowdowns of any kind while scrolling through the UI or changing watch faces, trying out different functions, so that's a pretty good thing. You have a whole bunch of watch faces to choose from, and in fact, when I received this device, it had only like 10 watch faces, and it already has over 30, I think. And this list is going to get bigger and bigger with each software update. Along with that, there are a variety of functions like camera controls, music controls, timers, stopwatch, find my phone, all the bells and whistles. Notifications from your phone can be accessed on the band, but the issue is that you can't reply to any messages. Now I understand that obviously you can't type on the screen, it's so small, but OnePlus could have implemented something like smart replies over here, where if you get a yes or no question, you get the options yes, no, maybe. You might have tried out this feature in Android 11 or Android 10. But yeah, all things considered, I am pretty satisfied with the UI. It feels responsive, it's snappy, and in typical never settle fashion, it is bloat free. But OnePlus, if you're watching this, please implement some sort of a custom Oxygen OS style operating system over here. We all love your phones because of Oxygen OS, and if you can bring the same magic to wearable devices, that is going to be amazing. Now let's talk about the reason why you would buy this band in the first place, which are the fitness features. Due to the current situation, I couldn't use this band in sports activities, but I did my fair amount of testing for cycling and walking. If you head over to the workout section, you can choose from 13 different fitness modes. It includes everything from cricket, yoga, free training, badminton, swimming, pretty much everything. And honestly, that is actually impressive given the price point of sub 2500 or 3000 rupees. You can check your fitness data on the band itself, but you don't get detailed statistics like your heart rate or the exact distance on the band. So you can use the OnePlus Health app to get all of that information. Unfortunately, I have doubts about the accuracy of these sensors. For example, here are 3 records of my 50-minute cycling sessions on different days. Even though I was cycling in the same way, the calorie count was different every day. Even though it has a GPS, I couldn't get it to work even after multiple tries, multiple resets, multiple changing of permissions. So yeah, all of this could be bugs on my pre-launch device. So I hope that the retail unit does not launch with these bugs. But if it does, I hope that OnePlus is working on software updates. Sleep tracking is present as well, but unfortunately I couldn't test it since I can't sleep with something on my wrist. It just feels super weird. But yeah, it's there if you're into it. And lastly, the battery life, which OnePlus claims is full 14 days of use, is kinda sus. With heavy use like tracking workouts and using timers, stopwatch, checking the weather, I was able to get 8 days of battery life out of this thing, which is still pretty good in my opinion. And with lighter use, not using it every day, not tracking workouts all that much, only doing it once in a while, I was able to get 12 days of battery life out of this thing. So yeah, you could say that the claim is kinda true, but also not if you're going to use this to the full potential, which is the reason you're buying it in the first place. So yeah, consider a week of battery life, not 2 weeks. Okay, so it's time for the conclusion now. And largely there are 2 ways of looking at this product. The first is that this is the highly anticipated OnePlus smart wearable device that fans have been asking for since years. In that case, this does not live up to the hype. Nothing about this device particularly screams OnePlus, or even never settle for that matter. That refinement is just missing. If you have ever used a OnePlus phone, you know they are very refined. They have a team called Fast and Smooth that is dedicated solely towards making the device feel snappier. Having said that, I would personally skip this device for now and wait for something that tightly integrates with the OnePlus phones and builds sort of a OnePlus ecosystem, just like with the iPhone and the Apple Watch. That is something that I'm really looking forward to, and I know you are too. But on the other hand, consider this. The OnePlus Band is a high quality alternative to those 3000 rupees bands which are currently available in the market. Apart from the charging design and a couple of bugs here and there, the OnePlus Band does exactly what it says. It is a great product. The stability and customization features have been improving ever since I first unboxed it. So definitely when you buy this device, it will keep getting better with each software update. And that has been the case for all OnePlus devices in the past. Usually the cameras aren't that great on launch, but after a month or 2 of software updates and bug fixes, they always catch up. In a nutshell, if you're looking for a fitness device under 3000 rupees, look no further. Get the OnePlus Band. You won't be disappointed. A massive thanks to OnePlus for sending me this unit a month before launch and giving me the opportunity to work with the product team and improve the software of this device. A shout out to all my teammates at OnePlus who made this experience even better. I'll link their reviews down below. I'm sure they have done a better job than me at reviewing this device. So yeah, if you want more content, go in the description box and check out their reviews. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to watch more videos like these, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you loved the review, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. If you still have any questions about this device, make sure to leave them in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video.